Disclaimer. All acts and processes presented in this video are for roleplay purposes only. Please consult a professional equestrian before working with any equines. Thank you, and please stay safe, guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited because, as I'm sure a lot of you have heard, the H&M Professional Show Jumping Competition has arrived in Jorvik. It has become a huge tradition in my family to attend the show every year, and as a child I was just in awe of all the incredible horses and riders. However, I've never actually competed in this high-end show. That is, until now.
I've been told I should go find myself again. You're taking my soul, everything I own, poison in my head.
Before the video begins, I actually have a huge announcement. As you guys know, we've hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is beyond crazy. I'm so grateful. So as a fun event, I have planned a meet and greet type thing where you guys can come and hang out. We'll probably play hide and seek or something, I don't know. This event will be on October 24th, 2020 at 1 p.m. EST, so Eastern Standard Time, until about 3 p.m. EST. And I will be recording and posting this event on my channel, so if you don't feel comfortable being on camera, then I wouldn't recommend attending. Again, that's Saturday, October 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the server Meringue Cloud, since I believe that is a fairly empty server, so there will be plenty of room for you guys. You can find me at the center of Starshine Ranch, where we will be playing some games, have a good time, and ask any questions you have. I hope to see you all there, and with that, let's just jump right into the video. Now, obviously, I do not own a professional jumping horse that could compete at this level. While Trant is training towards that level, he is not even close. So that leaves us all to wonder, who will I be riding in this competition? Well, interestingly enough, my mom has a 16-year-old purebred Akaltek gelding named Atlas. He is this gorgeous gray dappled boy and a very gentle, easy-to-ride schoolmaster. My mom had competed on him in the past, however, when we bought the ranch, Atlas was sort of retired to the pasture. However, Josh put the idea in my head that I should get old Atlas back into the game for old time's sake. And I eventually gave in. Like I said, I've always loved this jumping show since I was a little girl, and competing in it seemed like a wild dream that was meant to stay a dream. Unable to pass up the opportunity, I have been training Atlas in order to get him back into shape, and he hasn't lost his spirit one bit. He's taught me a lot as a rider, and while we're up against the best of the best here in Jorvik, I have fairly high hopes. We've worked really hard for this, and I know Atlas has the talent. I'm just not sure if I do. Anyway, enough rambling. The day of the competition arrived, and I barely got any sleep that night. I was so nervous. But to Atlas, this was what he loved to do. The inability to sleep was good, I suppose, since I was able to wake up nice and early to get last-minute touches in. After pulling my hair back, I headed over to the main barn to fetch Atlas. With fall arriving here in Jorvik, the weather is quite chilly, which always makes me appreciate the fact that the barn is heated, but I still like to put on this cozy sweater while I work. I didn't have to worry about braiding his mane since I did have it cut nice and short for a roached mane style, which at first I was kind of skeptical about, but I think it makes his neck longer with a nice scope. He didn't need to be rinsed since he had a blanket on in his stall, which saved me some time in the morning. I actually, for once in my life, may I add, was ahead of schedule and had time to run back to the house for a quick breakfast, which I was grateful for. Otherwise, I'd be running on nothing but caffeine. I didn't have much time before I had to load Atlas in the 2-horse trailer. I kept checking to make sure I had everything, but to be honest, I was just stalling because I was so nervous. But I did eventually hit the road and had a very nerve-wracking 2-hour drive. It was strange to arrive as a participant because I had to park with the other trailers away from all the booths and shops. My class wasn't for a couple hours, but the manager wanted us there early to check in and get everything organized. Since I had some time to kill, I decided to shop around and even watch some of the competitions in a different class. I have to be honest, I've never been this nervous for a show since ever, but it was like a nervous excited. Until it was time to go get Atlas from the temporary pastures to tack up, that's when the butterflies really kicked in. But it's okay, Atlas wasn't nervous at all and seemed very at home around all the other horses. After tacking up Atlas and getting myself changed, I went to the smaller warm-up ring to get some heat flowing up through his legs and to loosen Atlas up. At this point, I was a little calmer, and honestly, once I was called out to the arena, my jitters completely melted away. Like the only thing that mattered was Atlas. Funny how that works. The jump seemed absolutely massive from the sidelines. Luckily, Atlas is a fairly tall horse, almost 17 hands, so he doesn't have trouble going over them. I bowed to the judge, and our course began. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. I was actually proud of Atlas. We did hit one of the poles at the second to last jump, but Atlas knew exactly what to do and we got through it. There were definitely things we could have done better, however I still am very proud of not only Atlas, but also myself for finally just doing this and being able to enjoy it. With that being said, I never in a million years would have thought that my name would be on that board with the second place ribbon. I am beyond excited, and it just goes to show that lots and lots of hard work does pay off. I've been training with Atlas for months, and he really is an incredible horse. This has given me a huge boost of confidence, and I really hope it inspires you guys to fight for your dreams and never give up, because in the end, when you reach that goal, it'll all be worth it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to sound off in the comments, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Also, don't forget about the meet and greet. I hope to see you all there October 24th, and goodbye for now.
We've been talking for an hour, we just can't find the end. We won't understand each other. I wonder how it feels to fall asleep.